KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves men's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves men's basketball.
From the Sports Center in McPherson, Kansas, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University men take on the McPherson College Bulldogs. I'm Casey Weeder live with you as the Braves look to win their third straight inside the Sports Center. The last 2 years have come down to the final possession, but Ottawa has been able to squeak out 2 wins over the Bulldogs. Ottawa comes in at 9-4, 5-4 in the KCAC. McPherson at 8-5, 4-4. I mentioned that 2-game winning streak for OU. They're coming off a win on Saturday, 100-78 versus York, where they had 22 assists and 31 points off of 20 turnovers. For McPherson, they suffered a tough loss to number 9 Oklahoma Wesleyan, 85-62, but only trailed by 7 at the half, 31-24, and at stretches in that first half really had Oklahoma Wesleyan frustrated, slowed the game down, were methodical, and had the lead early on. Unfortunately, the threes just didn't drop for the Bulldogs in the second half. Just 37% from the field, 33% from three. They were 6 of 18 and 10 of 14 from the free throw line. But this is a team that has been completely different away from home than they have been at home. They're 6-0 on the year, including a 59-58 win over number 25 Bethel on November 29th. That was a 16-point comeback in the second half, as this will be their final game of 2021, as they won't play again until January 3rd when they host Manhattan Christian College. For Ottawa, they have 2 non-conference games, starting with Briarcliff on Friday on the road, December 17th, where they'll come home and play Concordia to wrap up the December portion of their schedule. They'll play against, and Concordia could potentially be a top 25 program by the time they get to Ottawa on December 29th. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Walt Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. We provide excellent service because we are meticulous in taking care of details. Our staff knows how important it is to the families. Dingle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back as we have the number 6 or the 6th and 8th teams in the KCAC standings, as currently number 9 Oklahoma Wesleyan sits at 9-0. Stephen Goats Kansas Wesleyan 7-1. Bethany 6-3. Southwestern 5-3. Number 25 Bethel at 5-3. OU at 5-4 along with Avila, and then there is McPherson sitting at 4-4. As then it is University of St. Mary at 3-5. So Ottawa wanting to try and keep pace with the rest of the KCAC would need a win on the road. Did pick up a win on the road in their last road game. That was a win over Friends in Wichita last Wednesday, 82-77. But have struggled on the road at times this year. They average almost 8 points less per game on the road than they do at home. On the year, though, still averaging 86 points per game. That's first in the KCAC. 39.5 rebounds and 16.4 assists. They're 48% from the floor. That's first in the conference, or second in the conference, and 37% from three, which is second. Braves this year on the road are 3-2. They're still averaging about 80 points per game, 43% from the floor, 31% from three, holding opponents to 75.8 points per game. Teams are shooting the ball well, though, as you'd expect in their own building, 47% and 35% from three. Looking back at the win on Saturday, everything just kind of went right for OU. 54% from the floor. They were 43% from three and 60% from the foul line. Braves ended with 6 players in double figures, led by Jaquan Daniels, 16, Perry Carroll with 15, and Joe Johnson III finished the game with 14. Ian Moore and Ty Bland both had 10. Tristan Hull is the 6th player in double figures. He also finished with a game with a double-double, 13 points and 13 boards. Daniels and Andre Jackson had 5 steals, and Jackson ended up with a career-high 6 assists. As we look back at last year, both teams winning on each other's floor, an 80-77 win on February 20th, a game that Ottawa didn't shoot the ball well, just 42% and 27% from three, but it was Ty Bland who took the game over in the second half, scoring 21 points. Andre Jackson just short of a double-double, 18 points and 9 rebounds. Perry Carroll had 17, Jaquan Daniels with 11. But then McPherson went into Ottawa earlier in the year and won that game in overtime. That was a 103-99 win in double OT on December 14th of 2020. This team has these last 4 matchups between these two teams have really come down to those final possessions. You look back at the 2020 year when Ottawa won the regular season. It was a steal by Ryan Haskins that really wrapped it up for OU defensively. An opportunity for McPherson to win the game, which would have tied the KCAC with Ottawa and Oklahoma Wesleyan. Instead, Ottawa able to win it outright. McPherson was only one of 2 teams to beat Ottawa in Ottawa that year. So it's been odd. Usually you win on your home floor. It's been the opposite, as each team has won on the other team's floor the last 2 years. If we look at the 178th meeting between OU and McPherson, the Braves lead the series 111-66, 3-2 in their last 5. As we mentioned, each team winning on the other's floor over the last 4. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the pregame coverage. We come back at starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
In the new Paramount Plus original series, from Yellowstone co-creator Taylor Sheridan, comes 1883, a Yellowstone origin story. Follow the Dutton family's journey through the last of the untamed West.
That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Starring Academy Award nominee Sam Elliott and country superstars Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Stream 1883 December 19th exclusively on Paramount Plus. Head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign of COVID and the flu, so make sure you use an accurate thermometer. Only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have little or no clinical evidence behind them and may not reliably detect a fever. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Welcome back into the Sports Center as we get set for Ottawa and McPherson in our men's contest. The women's team going in favor of the Bulldogs 78-73. Start with the starting lineup for the home team, the McPherson College Bulldogs at 8-5, 4-4 in the KCAC. They're coming off a loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan 85-62. At guard will be number 0, Gage McCoy, the 6'6 senior from Lenexa, Kansas, a transfer from Cowley County Community College, 5 points and 5 boards per game for him. At guard number 3, Josh Rivers, the 5'10 senior from Midwest City, Oklahoma. He had 14 points in 33 minutes as he averages double figures at 11 points per game. At guard number 13, Christian Aguilar, a 6'5 sophomore who hails out of Las Vegas, Nevada, played at Plano West High School in Texas. He was really one of the only bright spots in that loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan. He had 16 points and 4 boards. At forward, number 24, Ben Pyle, the 6'7 junior from McPherson, Kansas, Division I transfer from Western Illinois. As he started 55 games at the Division I level, he averaged 12 points per game at Western Illinois and 5.8 at the University of San Diego. He currently averages 12 points per game for this team. And at forward will be number 5, Jason Okoro, the 6'1 junior from Lagos, Nigeria. Transfer from Newman, averages 9 points and 2 boards. For your Ottawa University Braves, they're 9-4, 5-4 in the KCH. They've won 2 straight, including a blowout win over York, 100-78. At guard will be number 0, Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia. 12 points and 5 boards a game for him. He had 16 in the win over York. At guard number 1, Perry Carroll, the 5'11 senior from Ottawa, Kansas. 15 points and 3 rebounds for Perry. At guard number 3, Ian Moore, the 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri, had 10 points in the win over York. He averages 7 points and almost a rebound per game. And at guard number 5, Andre Jackson, a 6'3 senior from Turner, Kansas, 8 rebounds and 8 points and 6 boards for Dre. And at forward, number 11, Tristan Hull, a 6'7 senior from KCK, 7 points, 6 rebounds. He had a double-double against York, 13 points and 13 boards. Braves are coached by Aaron Stephenthal in his 7th season, 112-80. Associate head coach Phil McClintock and Jamie Badish. For McPherson, it's TJ Eskelson in his 3rd season, a graduate of Iowa Wesleyan. Assistant coaches Lewis Parker and Connor Carmen. McPherson with the white jersey, white source. McPherson, Bulldogs across the chest in red, outlined in black. For Ottawa, black jerseys, black shorts. Ottawa across the chest in black, outline in gold. And it will be McPherson basketball as Hull tipped it out of play. Braves are going to go left to right on the radio dial in the first half, but it'll be McPherson basketball as it'll be Rivers to inbound on the far side to Okoro. 19:55 to go in the first half. Hands it off to Rivers, one of the quickest guys in this conference, who will take you off the dribble if you're not careful. Okoro. We're going to have Daniels on Pyle. That was my biggest question. Gage McCoy floater in the lane. No. Rebound by Jaquan Daniels. They'll leave it with Carroll. Braves' first possession of the game. No score. Carroll in the corner to Ian Moore. They want to go down low to Tristan Hull. Left-hand layup. No good. He missed it from point-blank range as it was set up nicely. Pyle gets the rebound. Get past left side to Okoro. In the corner, McCoy. He'll pump fake as they're going to have Hull guard him. Rivers leaves it with Pyle in the pink shoes today. Pyle off the dribble, gets in the lane, off the glass, no. Rebound by Tristan Hull. And he'll track it down in the corner as Pyle got a piece of it. No score, 1 minute in. Ottawa with possession. Tristan Hull, top of the key. Right side for Perry Carroll. Pick and roll with Tristan. Step back 3 from Perry. Long, and the rebound to McPherson. McCoy, left side for Okoro. On the left wing for Aguilar. Hands it off to Josh Rivers. Rivers cuts inside. No one there for OU. Lays it in off the glass. And it's quickly a 2-0 McPherson lead. Braves will go in the corner to Andre Jackson. Up and under reverse layup. No, as it hits back rim, and the rebound to Aguilar. Braves have missed on their first 3 shots. Aguilar backs in on Tristan Hull, gets the free throw line, kicks it over to Okoro. Okoro left wing, Ben Pyle wants a 3. He'll hit it. 5-0 McPherson lead as Pyle shoots 25% from 3, 31% from the field. This team is 6th in the nation in shots per game. Bounce pass inside. They'll go to Tristan Hull. He works on Aguilar. Gets in the lane, steps through off the glass. Tristan scores, and Ottawa has their first bucket, trailed 5-2. 17:50 to go in the first half. As that bucket goes to Tristan Hull. In the corner, step back, going to be good for Aguilar. And McPherson is, after missing on their first 2 shots, have made their last 3. Perry works on Rivers and leaves it with Tristan Hull at the point. The 5-point McPherson lead. Hand off to Ian Moore. Ian loses the handle, and it'll be Andre Jackson to pick up the loose ball. Dre leaves it with Tristan. Up and under layup. Good for Tristan Hull. He's got 4. And it's a 3-point advantage again for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 50 seconds into the first half. McCoy trying to drive on Andre Jackson. We're going to go back to Pyle. Gray will stay on him. They'll leave it with Okoro. Okoro in the lane, off the glass, yes. He gets it with the right hand. 9-4. McPherson leads OU. Up and under layup. Good in the foul for Perry Carroll as he got into the body of Josh Rivers. Rivers tried to wrap him up before he took that shot. Into the game for OU will be number 10, Joe Johnson III, a 5'8 senior from Waynesville, Missouri. And Jackson Mallory, number 31, the 6'2 senior from Lawrence. Taking a seat for OU is Ian Moore. Free throw no good for Perry, as Mallory's actually going to have to stay at the scorer's table. The 9-6 advantage for McPherson. Pyle, inside layup, no. Rebound by Daniels. Ottawa wants to push the other way. Daniels finds Carroll. Carroll, a little hesitation, driving inside. A lot of contact, gets his own rebound, and Ottawa can reset. Tristan Hull, just inside the three-point line from straight away, leaves it with Carroll. He'll shoot the three. No. Short rim. Braves trail 9-6, 16-17 to go in the first half. Aguilar looking to go on Jackson, makes an errant pass, still gets to Rivers. It was deflected by Joe. 14 on the shot clock for McPherson. They'll pick and roll with Pyle and Rivers. Pyle open for three from straight away. In and out. That looks good. The rebound by OU. Daniels out to Dre. Dre in the lane, steps through on Pyle. He'll lay it in. As Dre's got two. 9-8, McPherson lead. Pyle left side for McCoy. They'll look to attack. Leaves it with Okoro for three. It's an air ball. Rebound by OU. Braves with a chance to take their first lead. Find Daniels. Jaquan up and under layup. No, but he's fouled by Pyle, and he'll shoot free throws. Subs coming for both teams. So Daniels will shoot free throws. Jaquan with 16 in the win over York. 7 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with 5 steals. First one for Jaquan, good. He's shooting 63% on the year. And we will see Jackson Mallory finally. Also into the game will be Ty Bland, the 6'5 junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. As into the game for McPherson will be number 10, Jaquan Chestnut, the 6'4 senior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and number 1, Trayvon Gibson, 5'10 senior from Pearland, Texas. Not going to be many games this year against other teams where you'll see this many upperclassmen between the two, but both these teams have done a nice job of getting guys to come back for that COVID year. And Ottawa has their first lead at 10-9 as Jaquan hits both. 10-9 OU, Chestnut in the corner. Backing in on Hull. Chestnut there through the contact. Layup, no. And the rebound to OU. Tristan Hull has it middle of the floor. Bounce pass off the foot of Okoro. And it goes out of play as a kick ball. Into the game for OU is number 33, Elijah Mason, the 6'4 freshman from Oklahoma City. 15:04 to go in the first half. Ottawa leads McPherson 10-9. Braves to inbound to the right of their bucket on the baseline with Jackson Mallory. Mallory finds Ty Bland. He'll have Pyle on him. Dangerous pass. Joe will track it down as it was deflected by Rivers. Johnson III to Elijah Mason. Pass is tipped and stolen as Mason was trying to force it to Daniels on the wing. Turnover on OU. Gibson, lethal three-point shooter, pulls up and off the mark, and the rebound to Elijah Mason. He'll find Ty Bland. Bland the other way. In the corner to Johnson III. Joe steps into a 15-footer. Yes. Off the assist from Ty Bland, and Joe's got 2. And Ottawa leads by 3, 12-9. Short corner, Chestnut. He shoots the jumper, no, and the rebound to Ty Bland. 12-9 OU, Ty. Right wing, Elijah Mason looks to go, kicks it in the corner to Johnson III, to Bland. Bland will attack on Chestnut. His pass does make it to Mason. Hands it off to Daniels. Jaquan. Step back three for Daniels. Yes. And And just like that, Ottawa's got a 6-point lead, 15-9. First triple for Jaquan, first triple of the night for OU. He's got 5. Step back 3 for Rivers on the wing, good. 15-12 Braves. That ends a 7-0 Braves run. Johnson the third. He wants to respond with a 3, and he will. Joe with his first triple. He's got 5 off the bench. 18-12 OU, 13-20 remaining in the first half. Rivers spins on his pivot foot. Left side for Okoro. Pick and roll with Chestnut. Okoro drives inside. Leaves it for Chestnut. Layup good. He goes over the top of Elijah Mason. 13:05 to go first half. The pace has really picked up. Mason wants a triple. Yes! Nothing but net for Elijah Mason. His second triple of the year, and Ottawa goes up by 7. Elijah, up to that point, was shooting 14% from 3. 12:50 to go first half. Braves by 7. Okoro drives on Joe. That's a tough guard for Johnson third, and he's going to be called for the foul, and Okoro will head to the free throw line. That'll go on Joe, his first. The first team foul in OU. That's only the third foul that's been called, and we have 12:44 to go in the first half. Okoro's first free throw is good. Okoro, a 65% free throw shooter. Aguilar will return for McPherson. Carroll will return for OU as Daniels will get his first breather. So Mason, Bland, Mallory, Carroll, and Johnson the third on the floor for OU. Second free throw long, and rebound finds the hands of Ty Bland. Braves lead 21-15. 12:38 to go first half. Mallory dribbles right wing, leaves it with Joe Johnson the third. Joe to the free throw line, hands it off to Perry Carroll. Carroll, no hesitation, kicks it in the corner. Ty Bland wants a triple. No, it just hits back rim, and the rebound to McPherson. They have numbers as Okoro going to go the other way. Okoro in the lane. Nobody stops him. Right-hand layup, no good. Aguilar with the offensive rebound. They'll leave it with Gibson in the left corner. Aguilar backs in on Mason. Aguilar still backing in. Gets in the lane, turnaround jumper, high arcing. Hits front rim, rebound by Mallory. Mallory skip pass to Johnson on the left side of the floor. Joe in the lane, floats, scores with the right hand, goes over the top of Aguilar. And the Braves by 8. What a teardrop there from Joe Johnson the third. He's got 8 early on. Pyle drives on Ty Bland, loses the handle, gets it back. Actually goes off the leg of Okoro. We got 10 on the shot clock. Okoro to the free throw line. Step back jumper is an air ball. Rebound by Perry Carroll. 11:28 to go first half. Carroll with Okoro on his back, and they'll call a reach-in foul on Jason Okoro as he his first third team foul. Ian Moore will come back in for Jackson Mallory. Braves lead by 8, 23-15, and we're going to get a timeout by McPherson with 11:26 to go in the first half, and the Braves leading by 8, 23-15. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Eucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at eucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Eucora. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Eucora. Get 30% off Eucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Sub for McPherson out of the timeout will be Antonio Watson, the 6'3 freshman from Midwest City, Oklahoma. I think he will give Okoro a breather based off, yes. 23-15 Braves, 11:26 to go in the first half. Braves have hit 3 triples. McPherson has hit a couple as well. They've come up with some stops. So McPherson scored on 4 out of 5 possessions to begin the game. Carroll looks to attack short corner. Rivers meets him there. Mason and Moore run into each other. It'll be Ian at the point. Ian to the short corner. pulls up, fadeaway jumper from 7, good for Ian. Showing the mid-range game, gives Ottawa a 10-point lead. 25-15. Rivers leads it with Pyle. He's got Carroll on him. This is a tough guard for Perry, and then they call a reach-in foul on him. And, well, wait, it is going to be 2 free throws for Pyle. Ben Pyle shoots 65% from the free throw line. So Ben Pyle to shoot free throws. Free throw good for him, the transfer from the University of San Diego. Back into the game for OU, Hull, Daniels, and Jackson. So the starting 5 back in for the Breaks. Pyle's second is off the front rim. Rebound by Tristan Hull. He actually able to take it away from Watson. Perry to the right wing. Leaves it with Tristan. Back to Perry. A little hesitation from him. Finds Daniels in the corner. He goes pick and roll with Hull. Bounce pass inside. Goes through Tristan's hands and out of play. Good look there. He had him sealed. Just unable to hang on to the ball. Gage McCoy will come in for Ben Pyle. 10:35 to go first half. Ottawa 25, McPherson 16. Rivers to the left wing. Gets a pick there. Goes to Gibson between the circles. Pick and roll with McCoy. Gibson, a little head fake. Step back 3 for him off the front rim. And then off the backboard. Ottawa had 2 players there to get the rebound. It's in the hands of Andre Jackson. Dre wants to attack on Watson. Pull-up jumper from 7. No. McCoy with the rebound. Senior from Lenexa hands it off to Josh Rivers. Rivers to the free throw line. Takes the contact. Bucket's good and the foul as it goes on Andre Jackson. Goes on Dre. 13 foul on OU. (25-18) OU and McPherson cutting into the lead. They can get it down to 6. That's a 4-0 run. Okoro will come in for Rivers. So this is a big lineup here for the Bulldogs. See who plays the 5. They'll move Aguilar over to 5. McCoy can play the 5 if you need him to as well. Still a handoff finds Carroll between the circles. He'll look to attack right side. He's got McCoy on him. Through the contact layup, good with the left hand by Perry. To respond to the 3-point play from Rivers. It's 27-19 OU, 9:39 to go in the half. McCoy right wing. Finds the freshman Watson. Left side Gibson. Gibson, they're going to go pick and roll for him. He gets the free throw line. Step back 2 is off the front rim. Andre Jackson goes high to get the rebound. 27-19 Braves. Carroll up and under, kicks it out to Daniels. Up top to Andre Jackson. Dre in the lane on Watson. Layup good in the foul. Good ball movement there from OU. 3 passes, and then Dre, seeing the lane, attacks, lays it in, and a chance to give Ottawa their largest lead of the game. First personal on Antonio Watson. Free throw good for Dre. Ottawa leads 30-19. McCoy right wing pass to Watson. They're going to go in the short corner. They find Aguilar. Aguilar steps through, lost the ball. It's on the floor, and it goes off of OU and out of play. But, again, good help defense that time. I think Tristan might have taken one to the face there accidentally. Seems to be all right. 16 on the shot clock. They go to Watson. Watson floater in the lane off the back rim. No. Tip in no good, but a whistle. And a foul's going to be called on Ottawa. And you look at McPherson on the year. They're number 1 in the conference in offensive rebounds. They average 13 a game. And that is one area, reason why they take 66 shots per game. That is 6th in the country. It'll be Gage McCoy to the foul line. He'll hit the first one. Mallory returns for OU. And we will see Perry Carroll get a breather. McCoy 66% from the free throw line. Transfer from Cowley County Community College. Off the mark on the second. Mallory gets the board. 8:50 to go in the first half. Ottawa 30, McPherson 20. Tristan, left side for Jack, right side back to Daniels. The hole to the elbow. And he'll just keep it on the wing. They tried to get Mallory on a backdoor cut, just couldn't find him. They'll go Jackson in the left corner. Dre in the lane, finds Ian. 4-3 in the corner. Bang! Big triple for Ian off the dish from Dre. And Ottawa goes up by 13. Ball is loose inside. Did that go off of OU? Yes, it did. Into the game for McPherson for the first time will be Rock Hardison, the 6'5 senior from Atlanta, Georgia, the transfer from Cerro Costa Community College, and Ben Pyle as Gibson and Watson, will sit. Gonna go short corner, floater from Aguilar, good. That's a tough shot. The sophomore from Las Vegas gets his first point. 33-22, OU leads. Moore hands it off to Dre. Got Pyle on him. Dre, little hesitation, looking to go by Pyle. Right hand layup, good. 35-22 OU. Andre Jackson has had a good afternoon early on offensively. 7:50 to go in the half. Pyle right wing. Dre will guard him. Off the screen is Aguilar. Brings it back out to the right wing. Then back to Pyle between the circles. 12 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Okoro. Screen by Rock Hardison. He'll be there driving inside on Tristan. Off the glass. Good. Okoro gave Ottawa all kinds of problems in that double overtime loss last year. Here's Tristan Hull stepping through. Layup. No, they're going to call a charge on Tristan. And that is the first on Tristan. Team foul number 5 on the Braves. Hull and Jackson will sit. We'll see Bland and Mason back in with 7:25 remaining in the first half, and Ottawa leading 35-24. Rivers comes back in as they have their starting 5. See, they've got Hardison in instead. Easy lane. He was able to steal on Bland. And they've scored 4 straight to cut it to 9. 35-26 Braves. Hardison on there is step back jumper for Ian is good as Pyle hits the deck hard on a crossover move. That sent him to Lindsberg. My goodness. In the lane, Okoro. And another whistle and a foul called on the Braves. As right now McPherson able to get in the lane at will. That's team foul number 6 on OU. First personal on Jackson Mallory. Okoro's free throw goes. Joe Johnson III will come in for Ian Moore. Second free throw good for Okoro, and McPherson has really lived at the foul line in this first half. We'll take a look once we finally get some stats. They're going to trap Mallory in the left corner. He'll find Daniels. Daquan with Hardison on him. Kicks it to Elijah Mason. Up top to Jackson Mallory. Left side Daniels. In the corner for Ty Bland. Ty looks to go baseline. That ball stripped away. McPherson gets the steal. Josh Rivers. Plenty of speed. Right side to Aguilar. His shot no good. Ottawa tries to get the rebound. It does go into the hands of Daniels. Credit to Mallory for leaving it there. Here is Ty Bland and a whistle and a foul called as Okoro caught him on the right hand. Daniels with a no-look pass to spring Bland up to the rim. For Okoro, his second personal. 15 foul on the Bulldogs. Bland will head to the free throw line. Ty with 10 points, 2 boards on Saturday. He averages 12 per game on the year. First free throw is good for him as he's shooting 65% from the free throw line on the year. We'll see Carroll check in for Daniels. So on the floor right now, Carroll, Johnson III, Mason, Bland, and Mallory. This is a huge size advantage right now as McPherson has 4 players over 6'5", 3 players over 6'5", and then Rivers and Gibson under 6 foot. But Ottawa will have to box out as tallest player on the floor for OU is Bland at 6'5". 6:10 to go first half, 39-28 Braves. They're going to double Pyle in the left wing. Get past right side. Open 3, short. Rebound goes in the corner, and Ottawa, I think it went off of Ty Bland and out of play. It'll stay with McPherson. Is it? No, they're going to call a foul on Ottawa. It goes on Bland. So 1-1 for the Bulldogs. So Aguilar shoots free throws. Had a big night against Oklahoma Wesleyan, 16 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Played 32 minutes in that game. Aguilar to shoot the 1-1, makes the first one. Aguilar, the Plano West grad, they've made several trips to the state playoffs, had a state championship about 5 years ago, so a good program out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Aguilar second good, he goes 2 for 2. 39-30 OU, but McPherson has Ottawa into foul trouble right now with 5:55 to go first half as they're in the bonus. Mallory hands it off to Johnson III. They're going to say he traveled as Pyle and him collided on the wing. Braves lead 39-30, 5:50 to go first half. We talked about Ottawa having some of those spells, 5-6 minutes where teams get back into the game. This is one of those right here. Jumper from Aguilar, long, and the rebound to Johnson III. Good defense that time by Ty. Bland on the left wing. Get there, Elijah! Oh, leave it with Mason. Now back to Johnson III. Elijah looking inside for Ty. Can't find him. Mallory wants a triple. Just long. That looked really good. Just a little too strong. Pyle. Left side for Aguilar. Up top, Gibson for 3 on the wing. Yes. Down to a 6-point OU advantage. 39-33. Bland in the lane. Steps through. Layup good. 41-33. Ottawa needed that as McPherson had cut Ottawa's 14-point lead down to just 6. Aguilar asking for Rivers to come and get it, and he does. Left-hand dribble for Pyle. Pyle. Off the screen, three-pointer from the wing. Good. Down to a 5-point OU lead. Carroll finds Mason. Elijah has it ripped away by Pyle, and he's out on the run. Pyle inside, layup's good, and they cut it to 3. Timeout called by OU as they are lead down to 3 at 41-38 with 4:25 to go in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
High energy first half as Ottawa's lead down to 3, 41-38. Ben Pyle, the D1 transfer, has hit a 3 and had a couple layups. He scored 7 straight. They're on a 10-2 run as Ottawa's needing to get control again. Jackson, left side of the floor, brings it back to Daniel. Pyle will guard him. Hole between the circles. Jab step, hands it off to Perry Carroll. He'll look to attack. Perry, inside floater, no. Offensive rebound by Tristan Hull. Left-hand layup goes for him as, again, might have taken a shot to the face. If he gets the left-hand layup to go, he's really struggling. Pyle pulls up for 3 from deep. No. Rebound by Tristan Hull. He'll throw it the length of the floor to Andre Jackson. Right-hand layup goes. He took the contact and still scored. And it's 45-38 Braves. They come out of the timeout on a 4-0 run with 3:40 to go in the first half, and their lead at 7. Gibson, right wing. We're going to go post up with Hardison down low. Skip pass to the far side. It's tipped out of play by Perry Carroll. Thrown to the Ottawa bench. 16 on the McPherson shot clock. Rivers to inbound in front of the Ottawa bench. Last ball, they're going to post up Hardison again on Tristan Hull. Tristan trying to stay with him. Contact there, no whistle, and then they call a foul on Ottawa. And they'll send McPherson to the free throw line, and Tristan Hull is still down under the basket. And he will get a hand up as he's really struggling on that left leg. Hardison back to the free throw line. At halftime, we'll check those stats. They've got to be somewhere between 15 and 20 free throws in this first half. 3:23 to go. That's Ottawa's 18th foul. Second personal on Andre Jackson. It is a 1-and-1. I guess Hardison was not in the act of shooting. So he'll shoot the free throw. First one off the back rim. Rebound by Tristan Hull. He'll find Carroll. 45-38 Braves. 3:17 to go in the first half. Ottawa had a 14-point lead just 10 minutes in. Step back jumper from Daniels off the front rim. Long rebound out to Andre Jackson. Dre back to Tristan. Leads it with Carroll with 15 on the shot clock. He works his way near midcourt. Screen for Perry. Bounce pass ball is loose. Daniels has 5 seconds. Daniels inside, steps through, layup no. Rebound by McPherson and Aguilar. McPherson wants to get out on the run. Good look inside to Hardison. Right hand layup good. 45-40 OU. Carroll backs in. Still working on Gibson. Waiting for some movement defensively. He'll go through the contact, scores through the body of Gibson, and it's 47-40 OU. It has been back and forth stuff. Pyle hands it off to Rivers. Pump fakes the three, and they're going to reset offensively with 20 on the shot clock. Rivers goes the other way of the screen, goes baseline, kicks it in the corner to Gibson. Pump fakes the three, it's no good. Offensive rebound, Gibson again for three in the wing, no. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Rivers for three on the other side, no. Rebound by Daniels as Ottawa escapes after giving up 3 offensive boards on that possession. Minute 50 remaining in the half. Carroll right-hand layup gets under the arm of Pyle, and Ottawa's lead by 9, 49-40. Minute 39 to go in the half. He's scored 49 points. Pyle with Daniels on him. Pick and roll, NBA range 3 for Pyle. Yes. He has been red hot tonight. Had a really rough night against Oklahoma Leslie, and just 5 points. Bounce pass inside Daniels. He'll leave it for Tristan. Takes a dribble, double teamed in the lane, turn around, can't score. Gets an offensive rebound off the tip from Daniels, up and under layup, good. It's 51-43, a minute 5 to go. Bounce pass off the foot of Gibson. He'll look to attack, float, gets it to go. Goodness, we are back and forth. Carroll on Gibson. Inside has it ripped away. It goes out of play off of Ottawa. Bland and Mallory return for the final 53 seconds of the half. Carroll and Jackson will check out. And for the 50 or so fans that decided to show up today, they've been given a show so far. 50-second clock running, 25 on the shot clock. Ben Pyle, who's had an impressive first half, has hit multiple threes. Thinking about one right now, I'm sure. Right side Gibson goes by Bland, back to Pyle, 4-3 again. No. Rebound by Okoro, goes back to Pyle. They'll look to attack in the lane. Mallory gets run over in the lane. Pyle gets it back. Right side pass, three-pointer on the way. Good. That's Trevon Gibson. And Ottawa going to hold for the final shot. As even with all the things Ottawa's done well offensively, they've given up 48 points in the first half, and their lead is at 3. And can't get stops when they've needed it so far in this first half. Daniels will stand near midcourt. 7 seconds remaining in the half. Daniels in the lane. Leaves it for Tristan Hull. Hull up and under. Shot's good with 1 second remaining. And that takes us to the end of the first half as Ottawa leads it 53-48 over McPherson. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know how when you order a new video game or a golf club or a blender and then it arrives at your door and you get that little thrill? Imagine how much more thrilling it is when you order a new car. With Nissan at Home, you can shop for the perfect ride and order it without ever going anywhere. Sure beats a golf club or a blender. Buy a new car entirely online with Nissan at Home delivered direct from dealer to driveway. Thrill starts here. Services may vary at participating dealers, subject to applicable law. See dealer for details.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
OU leads McPherson at halftime, 53-48, but with the stat lines right now, it's hard to believe Ottawa's not up by double digits, maybe even by 20, as they shoot 64%. Yeah, 22 of 34 in the first half, 4 of 8 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. McPherson, 42% from the field. They made 17 baskets, 6 of those from 3, as they're 6 of 14 and 8 of 12 from the foul line. Ottawa ruling in the paint, 37-22, but off of turnovers, McPherson leading in that category 7-0. Second chance points 6-4. Both teams bench points at 14, as Ottawa led by 13 midway through the first half, and you thought they could get a couple stops, they'd find a way, but Ben Pyle comes on strong at the end for McPherson. He scored 12 in the first half. Josh Rivers with 8, and Christian Aguilar with 6. Okoro with 7. Trayvon Gibson with 8, including a three-pointer there at the end. But Ottawa able to take a 5-point lead into half, as McPherson led by 5 at the 18-14 mark of the first half, and then Ottawa took the lead and led by as many as 13 with 8:30 to go in the opening half, as Ottawa put on an offensive display. Unfortunately, the offensive rebounds for McPherson, as they have come up with 7 of those, including 6 second-chance points. Ottawa overall on the rebounding, +8 right now, 24-16. So they've done some of those things right, but with McPherson attempting 40 shots and having second-chance opportunities on three-pointers and getting those to go, and Ben Pyle coming up with 3 of 6 from 3, Bulldogs are right in it. We'll take a break. You listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOSO.
If you close your eyes, you can smell it. The soothing scent of Vicks Vapor Rub. That cooling, comforting smell generations have come to trust to help them feel better. Vicks Vapor Rub. It's still here for you.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Shop 40 to 70% off almost everything at Gap Factory and gapfactory.com. This week only, plus new deals on outerwear and sweats. Save through December 15th at Gap Factory and gapfactory.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Colleen, can you run back and wrap that? No, oh, you've got a customer.
The holidays came early for the Hendricks Boutique.
Yes, we'll be open even later when it gets...
They'll need a temp fulfillment manager to tie up the holiday loose ends.
I need some more help at the register. Somebody? Oh, Sharon.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Ottawa leading by 5 at the break. McPherson did not turn the ball over once in the first half. Had to check that number. Braves did end up with 7 turnovers. Had 6 assists on 22 made baskets. McPherson with 7 assists on 17 made baskets. We look at other games around the KCAC. Southwestern is at York. Number 25 Bethel at Tabor. All these games are later this evening. We are the earliest game today. Stephen goes Kansas Wesleyan at Avila, Sterling at Friends, and St. Mary at Bethany, as Oklahoma Wesleyan is off today. As the KCAC, a couple of games to definitely look at. That Kansas Wesleyan Avila game will be a good one, and if everyone holds serve, Ottawa could potentially get a game up on Avila if they can win today. But right now, the dogfight here in the Sports Center. Braves 64% from the field in the first half. They knocked down 4 threes, but the turnovers resulting in points for McPherson. They came away with 7 points off of turnovers. Braves were outscored 7-0. And that's kind of where, you feel like right now Ottawa probably left a good 10 to 12 point lead out there. And right now McPherson well in this game with about 8 minutes till we start the second half. We'll take a break. You'll listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment. Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com. Holidays are here,
and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign of COVID and the flu, so make sure you use an accurate thermometer. Only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have little or no clinical evidence behind them and may not reliably detect a fever. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
The half, Ottawa leads McPherson 53-48. We'll look at those first half scores for OU. Tristan Hall leading for the Braves with 10 to go along with 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Jaquan Daniels with 5. Perry Carroll with 8. 3 rebounds and in 13 minutes. Ian Moore, 7 points. Andre Jackson with 9. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Joe Johnson III with 7 and a rebound. Ty Bland with 4 and Elijah Mason with 3. For McPherson, Ben Pyle with 12. Gage McCoy with 1. Josh Rivers with 8. Christian Aguilar with 6 and 4 rebounds. Jason Okoro, 7 points and 2 boards. Trevon Gibson with 8 off the bench, and Rock Hardison with 4. Jaquan Chestnut with 2. Bench points tied at 14. Points in the paint in favor of Ottawa, 37-22. Both teams with 4 fast break points. We're going to take our final break before the start of the second half. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Welcome back inside the Sports Center as Ottawa will have a 5-point lead to start the second half. Starters back out there for both teams. Daniels, Carroll, Moore, Jackson, and Hull for OU. For McPherson, McCoy, Rivers, Aguilar, Pyle, and Okoro. Which they won. Now the question is who gets the ball. And before the half has even started, we've already got our first referee meeting. As there was not a jump ball in the half, so it would be because we're still waiting. So Ottawa does have possession to start the second half. We still wait to get it going. It'll be Tristan Hull to inbound for OU as they'll go to Perry Carroll to start the second half. Ready to go from right to left on the radio dial. Carroll dribbles into the right corner. Comes all the way back up top to Daniels with 19 on the shot clock. He'll just keep that right-hand dribble. Gets a double screen to the right wing. In the corner, they'll go to Carroll. Back to Daniels. 8 on the shot clock for Jaquan. Up and under layup, no. Ball tipped out to Tristan Hull. He'll keep it. Floater in the lane, off the mark, and the ball is rebounded and picked up by Ben Pyle for McPherson. Right, had 2 good looks at it. That runner from Hull just a little strong. First possession for McPherson in the second half. Rivers, left side. Aguilar at the free throw line. Right side pass for Pyle. They'll get on Daniels inside the lane. Left-hand layup off the mark. Rebound by Tristan Hull. Braves will go the other way. Jackson, pull-up jumper from 7. Nothing but Nate for Dre. He's into double figures. He's got 11. McCoy pump fakes the 3. They'll kick it over to Pyle on the wing. Off the screen, Rivers. Rivers hands it off to McCoy. Back to Rivers in the right wing. Bounce pass to McCoy. He'll back in on Ian Moore. McCoy floats. No good. Rebound by Carroll. It looked good leaving the hand. Perry on Rivers. Kicks it out to Andre Jackson for a 3. Bang! Triple for Dre, and Ottawa goes up by 10. Andre Jackson hits another 3. His second of the game, and Ottawa goes up by 10. Off the screen, Okoro, left side for Rivers. His 3 on the wing, no. Rebound by Tristan Hull. Pyle trying to take it away. Perry Carroll on the wing, dribble behind the back, attacks left side, crossover dribble, leaves it with Tristan. 1 dribble and Pyle forced him to pick up the ball. Left side for Jaquan. Daniels backing in on Okoro, gets in the lane. Step back jumper for Daniels is an air ball. But no one, oh, what a save by Rivers. That ball looked like it was going out of play. He'll find Ben Pyle. Pyle back up top to Rivers. Crossover dribble, gets inside, and a foul called on Ian Moore. And free throws coming for Josh Rivers. And that foul goes on Ian Moore. That first half, McPherson got to the line 12 times. Rivers' first free throw is good. Rivers had 8 in the first half. Second on the way, good. Hits front rim and falls in. 58-50 Braves, 17:42 remaining. Carroll and Rivers have gone back and forth all evening. Braves go pick and roll. They'll leave it with Tristan Hull in the corner to Perry Carroll. Braves are trying to post up Dre on Pyle. Andre Jackson, his pass is going to be taken. No, Ottawa gets it right back. They'll kick it in the corner. Jackson goes baseline on Pyle, up and under. He stepped out of bounds. He's asking for a whistle. 58-50 OU, 17-16 to play. Rivers leaves it with Pyle. Ottawa trying to stay with him. Pyle all the way to the lane. Right-hand layup. No good. from point-blank range, and the rebound by Hull. Jackson, left-hand dribble, hands it off to Daniels on the right wing. Screen there. Three-pointer from Daniels, good. Ottawa stays hot in the second half from three. Pass the other way to McCoy. Layup, no. And the rebound by Tristan Hull. 61-50 OU. Jackson with Rivers on him. Up and under, kicks it in the corner. Daniels again for three. Air ball. And the rebound to Gibson. I apologize, that's a Coro. McCoy dribbles in the left corner. Get pass right side to Pyle. Pyle for three on the wing. Good. And they actually just give him a two. 61-52 OU. Hull. Right wing for Andre Jackson. Bounce pass inside to Tristan Hull, and a reach-in foul will be called on Aguilar. First team foul on the Bulldogs in the second half. For Aguilar, his first personal. End of the game for OU, Mason Jackson and Joe Johnson III. It'll be Tristan Hull, Moore, and Daniel Siddick. Mallory will inbound it to Perry Carroll near midcourt. They have 19 seconds on the shot clock. Mason. A little hesitation there from Perry. Right hand layup, good for Carroll. As Ottawa goes back up by 11, 63-52. Rivers. They're going to swing it left side, hand it off to Okoro. It's a tough matchup here for Jones. Surprised they didn't try and post up. Rivers in the lane. Left side pass. Jumper from Aguilar off the front rim. Elijah Mason gets the rebound for the Braves. Pass the other way, taken away by Josh Rivers. Pyle. Bring it back out on the wing. 15:29 to go. Braves up 63-52 on McPherson. Okoro. Crossover dribble. Spinning. Floating. And unable to score. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Aguilar. Up and under layup. No. And gets his rebound. It dribbles off his foot. And Ottawa picks up the loose ball. It's Carroll down the far sideline. Perry's pass inside to Elijah Mason. He's fouled trying to dunk it on a nice dish from Carroll, and Mason will shoot free throws as he was fouled by Okoro. Credit to Mason for running the floor. Okoro's third personal. Timeout called by the Bulldogs with 15:06 to go in the second half, and Ottawa leading 63-52. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS. Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Elijah Mason to the free throw line to shoot two after the timeout. Elijah has 3 points. Hasn't been to the foul line a whole lot this year, as he is shooting 55% on the year. First free throw, no. Hits front rim, no good for the freshman from Oklahoma City. Continues to get 10 to 15 minutes a game as a true freshman. Braves lead by 11 with 15:06 to play. Mason second, no. Rebound by the Bulldogs. 5 minutes into the second half, Ottawa's outscored McPherson 10-4. The Bulldogs have struggled, just 1 of 9 from the field. Pyle, left side Aguilar. They'll give it to Gibson. Gibson takes the free throw line jumper, no, but the rebound put back good for Aguilar. The 9-point OU advantage, and the offensive rebounds just continue to stack up for the Bulldogs. Mason bounce pass to Carroll. Carroll, his pass ripped away by Rock Hardison. And his pass goes right to Jackson Mallory. They'll find Joe Johnson III. NBA range 3 for Joe. No. Trying to get the rebound is Bland. He'll pick it up. Double teamed. And that pass taken away by Rivers. And he'll go the other way. Pyle with Mason on him. Hands it off to Gibson in the left corner. Trevon Gibson to the free throw line and a whistle and a foul called on OU. Foul goes on Elijah Mason. The end of the game for OU is Daniels. Carroll will get a breather. The second team foul on the Braves as they're going to go right down to Pyle. Spinning, gets in the lane, turn around with the right hand. No, offensive rebound by Rock Hardison as they're just killing OU on the board. And he lays it in. 63-56. 5-0 run out of the timeout for the Bulldogs. Here's Bland in the lane, turning. Kicks it to Daniels, left corner. Daniels kicks it to Joe Johnson III. Back up top to Mallory with 10 on the shot clock. Jackson asking for a screen. He'll get one. Mallory, a little hesitation, and that pass is taken away by Pyle, and he's going to go in and lay it in with the right hand. Down to a 5-point OU lead. With 6-0, McPherson runs. TJ Eskilson's used his timeouts wisely today. Both times they've gone out of a timeout. Both in the first half and now they've gone on lengthy runs. Here's Ty Bland, left-hand layup good as he got a good screen from Elijah Mason to clear some space. As Bland was 6. Pyle for 3 on the wing. No. Elijah Mason gets the board. Bland will go the other way. 65-58. Here's Ty. Leaves it for Joe Johnson III. What a dish from one block to the other. As Joe did a great job of cutting from the backside, and he gives Ottawa a 9-point lead. Bounce pass to Gibson. Crosses over again. Step back 3 is an air ball, and the rebound by Ty Bland. Bland goes the other way. Ty drives in. Contact. Bucket in the foul. Ty goes coast to coast. And Ottawa's lead back out to 11. Foul goes on Aguilar, his second, third team foul. Tristan Hull will return. Okoro and McCoy will come back in for the Bulldogs. And Bland will finish the three-point play. He's got 11. Mallory will check out. Andre Jackson will come back in. Braves lead 70-58. 12-17 to go as Pyle will take a seat. Try and get a breather. Gibson, right wing. They're trying to post up Rivers. They can't get it to him as Gibson just going to keep it in front of the McPherson bench. Great job by Gibson. Step back 3 on the wing. Good. No, they'll change it to a 2. It's put on the line. Braves lead at 10, 70-60. 11:54 to go. That tough pass. And Joe Johnson III able to keep it in play to Tristan Hull. Braves will hand it off to Andre Jackson. He works on Gage McCoy. Back to Tristan Hull. Left wing Daniels. Braves have 10 on the shot clock. Daniels looks to attack on Okoro. Steps through. Gets it right back. Floats. It's too long. And the rebound by McCoy. Pass in the left corner to Gibson. He'll take another 3. This one's long. Rebound by Dre. Braves want to go and attack. Down the middle of the floor, Andre Jackson. Tristan Hull, layup good on another assist from Andre Jackson. And Tristan Hull has got 12. Rivers, right wing. They'll go to Hardison in the short corner. Up top to McCoy. Left side, Okoro to McCoy. Open from 10 feet, short. And the rebound saved by Josh Rivers. Right side, open, triple off the mark, and the rebound by Ty Bland. Bland wants to go. Ty, crossover. Works on Hardison, dribbles it off his foot, ball's loose, gets it back. Kicks it to Andre Jackson. to Bland, right wing. Up top to Tristan Hull between the circles. Left wing for Joe Johnson III. Joe tacks on Gibson. Finds Tristan Hull inside. Can he score with the layup? Oh, he decides to go with the left hand instead, and he lays it in as Ottawa goes up by 14. 10:33 to play. And Pyle quickly back to the scorer's table. Gibson, right wing. Rivers is going to come and get it. Hesitation from him. He's got Joe on him. An easy scoop and score for Josh Rivers. 74-62. Floater in the lane. Bucket's no good, and the foul will be called on Okoro. Yes. And Daniels to the free throw line. The fourth personal on Okoro. 14 found the Bulldogs in the second half. 74-62 OU. 10 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Daniels free throw good. Mallory and Moore come back in. Pyle and Aguilar return as Johnson the third and Bland sit. (75-62) Braves. 10 minutes and 8 seconds to play as Daniels has one more. 1 second. Good. So make both. He'll check out as Carroll will come back in. Ten minutes and 5 seconds to play. Ottawa up 14. Both these teams did play on Saturday. Gibson, right wing. He got a screen to clear some space. They'll go in the short corner to Aguilar. He works on Tristan Hull. Aguilar in the lane, floats in front rim, no good. Rebound by Perry Carroll. He'll press the other way for the Braves. Perry, 3-on-1, kicks it into Jackson in the corner. Trey all the way to the rim, scores from the right corner as he got by Pyle. And a timeout called by McPherson as Ottawa has ballooned the lead out to 16 with 9:38 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win the season's last tickets for the Chiefs versus the Steelers December 26th. Winner announced December 23rd on Brad Howard's Early Morning Show.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Braves have their largest lead of the game at 78-62. As at the half, it was a 53-48 OU scoreline as they've held McPherson at just 12 points through the first 10 minutes of the second half. But we see McPherson come out of timeouts with a bunch of energy. It'll be Pyle for three, yes. And Ben Pyle, who hadn't scored in double figures in his last three games, has done that and more tonight. Carroll can't finish on the layup with the left hand. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Pyle. Left side for McCoy. 9:10 to play. 13-point OU lead. Backing is Aguilar. Backdoor cut to McCoy. Great look in the corner for Watson. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Tristan Hull. 8:54 to play. Braves possession up 13. Mallory to the right wing, hands it off to Ian Moore. Ottawa going to run the dribble weave. Except Moore just going to keep it. He'll leave it there for Tristan Hull. Step back three for Ian Long, and the rebound to Pyle. A good shot there from Ian Moore, just couldn't get it to go. Aguilar in the lane, up and under layup, no. Tip in, no good either. Gets his own rebound again. Pyle open for three. No. Rebound by Mallory. Huge miss. Pyle had all kinds of time to set his feet. 78-65 Braves. Carroll hands it off to Jackson. Dre dribbles between the legs. The loose ball finds Ian Moore. Hands it off back to Carroll with 15 on the shot clock. We go pick and roll with Tristan Hull. Perry, pull-up jumper from the foul line is long, and the rebound to Gage McCoy. And nobody stopping Pyle. He'll come down, pull up for three again. No, and then a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. And that's 3 free throws upcoming. $7:55 remaining. Ben Pyle will shoot 3 free throws. As coming out of the timeout, first one with a chance to go on a 6-0 run. He'll miss the first one, though. Big couple minutes here for the Braves to try and keep this one at double digits. It's a very lethal 3-point team. In the game for Ottawa is Daniels. He will come in for Andre Jackson. Rivers will come back in. Probably won't check out the rest of the game after getting a lengthy break on the bench. Pyle looking to go 2 for 3. That second one is good. A foul on Moore was his second. And team foul number 3 on OU. Carroll into the front court on the right wing. They're going to double team him. He works through the contact from Pyle. Ottawa switches sides of the floor to Mallory. 15 on the shot clock. 7:38 to play. 78-67 OU. Mallory up top to Moore. Works on Pyle. Picks up his dribble. Finds Tristan. Tristan in the lane. Shot is blocked off the glass, and the rebound by Pyle as they go the other way. Driving inside. Shot blocked out of play. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. And again, Braves just not stopping the ball on those defensive rebounds by McPherson. Moore picks up another foul, his third. And Aguilar will shoot free throws. It's the type of game McPherson wants. They want to kind of drag it out. Don't have a lot of depth. Ottawa's gone up and down the floor on them. It's been a problem. But you get in a half-court game, this is what happened against Bethel. 78-68. That lead evaporated 5 minutes into the second half. This one, 7:19 to go. It's a 10-point game after the first free throw good from Aguilar. 14th foul on the Braves. Aguilar with one more. His second is good. 78-69 out of the timeout. McPherson on a 7-0 run. 78-69 Braves. You can go pick and roll with Carroll, and his pass is stolen away. Hull tried to keep it there, and then it goes out off of Tristan Hull. Jackson will come back in. Hull will take a seat. 7:04 to go. 11-point advantage. Never easy in this building. Never. Rivers, no hesitation, gets in the lane, kicks it to Aguilar. He backs in on Jackson. Shot is going to be short. Good job by Dre to contest and not commit the foul. 78-69 Braves. Jackson between the circles. Hands it off to Mallory. Jack. Left wing for Carroll. Going to go to Andre Jackson at the left elbow. He'll attack in the lane, up and under reverse layup. Good for Andre Jackson. He's had himself an afternoon into this early evening. Pyle has Daniels on him. The left wing to Rivers. Rivers and another whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. This one's going to go on Carroll. His third. 15 foul on the Braves. Bland will come in for more. Rivers will inbound to McCoy near midcourt. Hang on to it there. Rivers off the screen. They'll find Gibson for 3 on the wing. No good. And the rebound off right into the hands of Ben Pyle. Layup good. The big basket there for McPherson. As Ottawa thought they were going to get a stop there. Unfortunately, another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Bland, crossover, dribble, looks to attack on Gibson. Layup good, and the foul for Ty Bland. He blows by Gibson A chance for a three-point play. Hull will come in for Mallory. Bland with now into double figures. Got 11. As the N1 opportunity is good. 83-71, 12-point Ottawa lead, 5:40 to go. The second and one for Ty today. Bounce pass right side. Pyle for three. No. McCoy put back good, though, on the backside. Ottawa just cannot box out. 10-point advantage. 5:22 to go. Dre goes baseline again. Goes back up top to Tristan Hull. Leaves it with Perry Carroll. 83-73 Braves. Perry on Gibson. Going to go down low. Ball's loose. Taken away. Another turnover. Rivers. Right side for Pyle. In the corner. Taken away by Daniels. On the steal. One-on-one with Pyle. To Andre Jackson for three in the corner. No. And the rebound tipped around. It's still loose. Tristan Hull comes away with it. And he can slow it up with 4:49 to go. And Carroll going to go and get the basketball. Braves up by 10. Bucket here would do wonders. Dangerous pass stolen away by Aguilar on the bounce pass from Hull. Aguilar steps through the contact, can't score. Ball tipped around. Great job by Andre Jackson to tip that to Ty Bland. With 4:25 remaining, I think Ottawa's going to get a timeout here, and they will take it. Leading 83-73 with 4:22 to go in McPherson. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
ECAN invites you to celebrate the 12 days of Christmas just a little early. Just listen to KOFO at 8:20 Monday through Friday to hear the word of the day. The first three people who call ECAN at 785-242-7515 with the correct word will win a gift bag of special items to make your housework and your holiday just a little brighter. A new word will be revealed every day, so visit ecan.org for eligibility requirements and get ready to call in. The 12 days of Christmas from ECAN and KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Braves lead it by 10, 83-73. We have 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go as rebounding edge in favor of Ottawa, 43-33. The offensive rebound stacking up for McPherson as they have 14 compared to Ottawa's 7. But the points in the paint have been huge tonight for the Braves as they have outscored McPherson 59-38. Second chance points in favor of the Bulldogs, 14-4. Ottawa's bench in the second half has a 6-0 advantage. That gives them a 24-18 lead on bench points on the night. Braves with possession out of the timeout. It'll be Daniels to inbound in front of us and the Ottawa bench. Goes to Carroll. Braves have 20 on the shot clock. Carroll just going to hang on to it. McPherson does have 2 fouls to give. Carroll going to get a pick from Ty Bland. And they'll go to Bland left side. Ty drives on Rivers, spins, gets in the lane, floats, no, gets his own rebound, but a whistle first and a foul called on McPherson. Goes on Rivers. For Rivers, his second team's 6th, and it'll send Bland to the free throw line. Bland's free throw good. Bland with 4 in the first half. Has 9 in the second for a total of 13. Make it 14 as he makes the second. 85-73 Braves. 4 minutes to go. They're going to go pick and roll for Pyle. Hull comes out to guard him. They'll go down low to Aguilar. Kick it in the corner. They'll find Pyle. To Gibson. Wide open 3. No. Great ball movement from McPherson to get an open look. A huge rebound for OU as they're up by 12. 3:37 remaining. Daniels, McCoy will come and guard him near midcourt. Now they'll find Ty Bland. 15 on the shot clock. Rivers will guard him. Ty lost the handle, gets it back, still driving in the lane, has it taken away. Aguilar on the floor, and Ottawa's going to take a time. Oh no, they're going to call a jump ball. It'll be McPherson basketball. Ottawa was able to use about 17 on that shot clock. 3:20 to go. Ottawa 85, McPherson 73. Rivers walks it into the front court. Pick and roll with Pyle. They're going to go left wing to him. Pyle with Daniels on him, comes back to the middle of the floor. He's got 23 tonight. For only 5 against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Pyle off the screen, steps back out. Picks up his dribble, goes to McCoy. McCoy fires a 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound by Daniels. And a rebound by Jaquan, and he'll hold on to it with 2:49 left. Daniels drives. Gets by Pyle, and he'll just slow it up with 20 on the shot clock for the Braves as they lead by 12. Andre in the corner. Daniels thought about the 3. Instead, he'll slow it up. He'll go down low to Bland, and they call Ty for a charge, and that's team foul. Let's just see here. 6-team foul on OU, second personal on Bland. .2:30 to go. Gibson on the right wing. Finds Rivers. Hands it off to Pyle. Right side Gibson. Gibson drives. They're trying to get it to Pyle, and they do. He's out on the right wing. Pyle brings it back. Right side Gibson. Gibson dribbles to the short corner. Backing in. Finds Pyle attacking the bucket, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa is going to send Pyle to the line for free throws. Pyle, who's the all-time leading scorer at McPherson High School, 1,560 points during his career at McPherson High, one of the best basketball programs in the state of Kansas. Coming back to finish his career after a couple of years at the Division I level. He does have 2 years of eligibility remaining. He had the COVID year as well. Made 62 starts between Western Illinois and the University of San Diego. Makes the first one. Makes the second. 85-75. The Bulldogs will bring in a Coro. Mallory, the hole. Tristan will pick it back up. And he'll look to attack across midcourt. Hole, right side for Carroll. He's double teamed, kicks it in the corner to Andre Jackson. Dre, double team, nowhere to go. He's going to be an offensive foul called on Andre Jackson. Team foul number 8. Only used 7 seconds on that possession. Gibson will check back in. Ottawa a little confused offensively right now. Rivers with 1:54 to go, and Ottawa leading 85-75. Bounce pass to Aguilar. They'll go to Pyle. Pyle step back 3, long, and the rebound to Perry Carroll. Good rebound there by Perry, and they'll hand it off to Jaquan Daniels. 1:38 to go. Braves up by 10. Daniels just going to hold it near midcourt. Works out to the right wing. 17 on the shot clock. 1:30 to go. Braves hand it off to Mallory. They'll find Tristan Hull back to Daniels. 10 on the shot clock. Daniels with Rivers on him. He'll look to attack. Finds Tristan Hull. He'll drive, kick it out in the corner. Andre Jackson for 3, long, and the rebound to Aguilar, then taken away, and then they call a foul on Ottawa. No, it goes on McPherson. What a play by Andre Jackson, and that's team foul number 7. And we'll see Andre Jackson to the free throw line with 1:11 to play. Credit to Tristan Hull for keeping that ball alive after the missed three-pointer. And we're going to get a full timeout from McPherson as Ottawa keeps that 10-point lead, and we'll be at the foul line when we come back with 1:11 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Braves up 85-75, a minute 11 to go. It'll be Andre Jackson at the foul line to shoot the 1-and-1. As McPherson now shooting 34% from the field. Braves have cooled off to 58%. They're 12 of 24 in the second half, but they've missed their last three, and they're just 2 of 6 from three in the second half. It'll be Dre to shoot the 1-and-1. First trip to the free throw line for Dre, and he hits the first on the year. Dre shooting 93%. And he unofficially has 20 points after he makes both. 87-75, a minute 11 to go. Rivers hands it off to Pyle, trying to clear some space on Daniels. He actually hit him in the face. Floater no good. Rebound by Andre Jackson after Daniels took an errant elbow. And Daniels will have to come out of the game after he got hit in the eye. Daniels struggling after that. And Joe going to come into the game for him, and they were going to foul Tristan Hole with 56.1 remaining. Daniels took the elbow to look like the temple. Coach or head trainer Jen Rayburn chatting with him. Hole will shoot free throws. He has not been to the foul line today on the year, shooting 50%. First free throw for Tristan, good. Second on the way long, and the rebound to McPherson with 54 seconds to play, and Ottawa leading 88-75. Okoro drives on Mallory, through the contact, layup's good. And McPherson will take one of their final 2 timeouts. It was 47.4 to play, as it's 88-77 OU full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's been said that the best way to help yourself is to help others, and that's exactly what the KOFO Thanks for Giving campaign is all about. Thanks to our generous sponsor locations, including the Gun Guys, Neosho County Community College, and Kalmar, the KOFO Thanks for Giving pantries are there, waiting for you to fill them up with non-perishable food items, clothing, and toys to be distributed to Hope House and ECAN for families in need this holiday season. A big thank you to Midwest Cabinet for constructing the pantries. Happy holidays, and thanks for giving from our community and all of us at KOFO.
37 on McPherson, as McPherson has 1 timeout remaining. Braves tonight on the foul line were 11 of 14 prior to the free throws from Jackson and from Tristan Hole. So now 13 of 20 unofficially. Mentioned again, do not have live stats today. Done a nice job, though, of bringing them down when they've had the chance. It'll be Mallory to inbound with 47.4. Gonna go to Perry Carroll. They're not gonna foul. Watson just going to ride him down the far sideline, then a whistle, and a foul will be called, and that is team foul number 9 on McPherson. Goes on Watson, his second. Tristan Hull will come in for Joe Johnson III. Carroll to the free throw line. Scored 8 in the first half, has not scored since. 1-1 for Perry. He makes it. Ottawa on the season, shooting 72% from the free throw line. That's tops in the KCAC this year. Second for Carroll, no, and the rebound to McPherson as Ottawa split on their last two free throw opportunities. Gibson wants a three, and then Mallory fouls him with 38.7, and Gibson will shoot 3 free throws. And the second personal on Jackson. He's going to want that one back. Didn't see a whole lot of contact, but one you just got to challenge. He's one of the better three-point shooters on this team. Free throw good for Trayvon Gibson, senior from Pearland, Texas. 70% from the free throw line on the season. It's the second. McPherson cuts it to 10. Johnson III will come in for Tristan Hull. 38.7 on the game clock. The third for Gibson, good. It hits all 3. 9-point OU advantage, 38.7 to play. Watson will return along with Hardison. Inbound quickly to Andre Jackson. He's double teamed. He finds Johnson III. Joe still dribbling, finds Jackson Mallory. And now back to Johnson III, and that ball is tipped, and then a whistle with 27.4, and Johnson III will shoot free throws. And that's the 10th team foul, so the rest of the way Ottawa will get 2 free throws. Joe with 7 in the first half. He has 9 overall. Free throw good for him. Okoro returns. They go with the offensive defensive switch. Gibson also returns. Joe hits both. Joe with double figures with 11. 25 seconds remaining. Rivers driving in the lane, trying to score off the glass. No tip in, no good. Rivers had the rebound. Put back good with 18 seconds to go. And Ottawa takes a timeout as that was close to a 5-second call. 91-82 OU with 18 seconds remaining. Ottawa takes the timeout. It's a full. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
He's up 91-82, the inbound actually that time going off the netting, and Ottawa turns it over. Mallory trying to throw length of the floor pass. On the next inbound, McPherson's going to the free throw line. No time went off the clock as Tristan Hull picks up the foul. They were trying to inbound it to Aguilar, and he draws the foul. 2 free throws could cut it to 7. Aguilar. First free throw, no good. For Tristan Hull, that's his 3rd personal. (91-82) Braves, 17.3 to play. Aguilar with 1 more free throw for the Bulldogs. makes the second. Mallory will inbound it to Andre Jackson. 16 seconds to play, and then they'll wrap him up with 14.6. And they'll send Dre to the free throw line. As Jackson will shoot 2 free throws. And he does get 2 as Ottawa remains in that double bonus. Dre with 20, make it 21 as he hits the first one. Joe will check out. Tristan will come back in. 14.6 left. Braves up by 9. Make it 10 as he hits both of them. Inbound will go to Rivers. With 10 seconds remaining, Rivers all the way to the basket. Right-hand layup goes with 8 seconds to play. Braves will inbound it to Jackson Mallory with 6 seconds, and McPherson not going to foul as Ottawa's going to hand the Bulldogs their first home loss of the year. And Ottawa will win 3 straight going into the end of the KCAC winter schedule as they win 3 in a row to go to 10-4, 6-4 in the KCAC. Big win on the road for the Braves as they win at 93-85. We'll take a break. You'll listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kansas State Bank, Brandon Iron, Midwest Auto Center, and Wellsville Health and Rehab. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! My community means everything to me. That's why I joined the Army National Guard. I'm proud of where I'm from, and as a soldier, I get to give back to the people that helped me succeed. The training and leadership skills I get from the Army National Guard help me every day when I teach young people and look out for my community. If you'd like to learn how you too can serve part-time in the community you love, visit nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back to the Sports Center in McPherson, Kansas. Ottawa wins at 93-85 over the Bulldogs as Ottawa gets their 10th win of the year, and they go to 6-4 in the KCAC. We're now joined by Andre Jackson, who iced the game for OU down the stretch into the night with 22 points on 8 of 12 shooting and 5 of 5 from the foul line. We'll start there, Dre. On the year coming in, you're shooting 93% from the foul line. Have you always been a great free throw shooter, or is it just something that's kind of come along over the last couple of years for you?
I mean, they free points, those in the gym reps by yourself, just getting them up. So
tonight, you and Ben Pyle went back and forth quite a bit. The D1 transfer shot the ball a little bit better tonight, but it seemed like you were able to get him off the dribble. Was that kind of the plan for bringing him out the perimeter and attacking?
Yes, we just wanted to make them uncomfortable, just run the plan, run the defensive plan, stick to it.
They'll head into the KCAC break, winning 3 straight. They'll come back out January 5th, take on Oklahoma Wesleyan, but a couple non-conference games before then. What's kind of the goal over the next week as you take on a couple GPAC teams?
Just focus on the next one, Every game matters at this point. We got to win them all. So whoever's next, that's who we're going to focus on, get our keys and execute.
Dre, appreciate it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We will get head coach Aaron Siebenthal on real quick before we will hop on the bus. Back to Ottawa, 93-85 victory for the Braves. They knock off McPherson in McPherson, their first loss of the year on their home floor. Sieb, first half, fantastic. Team was up by 13. Ran into a little 64% at half, and you're leading by 5. I'm sure the message was get some stops in the second half, but you can't be too upset when your team shoots like that.
No, I thought we played, really well for about 15 of the first 20 minutes defensively. I thought we were really clicking. We just had a stretch there that we kind of weren't matched up. We weren't really locked in, and kind of let some things on the offense that didn't affect our defense. But other than that, I thought our guys played really well defensively. McPherson's got a lot of weapons, hard to guard, and I think our guys did a great job of stepping up, and we kind of let them get back in the game with some offensive rebounds, and thought we did a good job of shoring that up as the game went along.
Looking at scores tonight, Braves had 6 players in double figures. Depth is something when you're playing a team like McPherson who has some shooters. They have 3 or 4 guys, but the depth I felt like at times was overwhelming them on the offensive side at least.
We've gone to some shorter shifts for guys and tried to make sure we got guys fresh, and we're we're actually we're scripting our subs for the first 30 minutes of the game just to make sure guys are fresh. And I think it's paying off at the end of games. We lost a lot of close games in that 4-game stretch that we won't ever talk about after tonight. And, I think our guys were just tired, towards the end of the game. We couldn't really make those plays we needed to. Now we got guys that are fresh, and that depth is really wearing the other team down.
We'll talk about icing the game there for you down the stretch. That last minute felt like it lasted about 15 minutes. But Andre Jackson coming through, you only went to the free throw line 5 times. Your team's only missed twice out of 10 down the stretch. Knowing that you've got some guys that shoot really well from the free throw line, how comfortable are you, in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, as comfortable as you can be, in those situations. My fifth-year senior decided to have 2 brain farts and foul a three-point shooter and then throw the ball into the volleyball net. So, other than the guy that I rely on the most to make the simple, easy plays going crazy, I felt good about it. I trust our guys, and we got guys who shoot free throws, and even Tristan, who's, teams are going to look to foul him towards the end of games. He did a good job of knocking free throws down. So just proud of our guys for, really being resilient and battling on the road, and look forward to taking tomorrow off and getting back after it, in a fun trip hopefully to Iowa.
Hey, you've got the trip to Iowa, and then you'll play Concordia back in Wilson Fieldhouse in a week and a half. You've got a good break, but at the same time, maybe one of the few teams that isn't taking the full month off like we see some teams doing. How important are these 2 games coming up and continuing to build off these 3 straight going into that?
They're important just because they're our next game, and, obviously they're non-conference games, but these are both games that stemmed out of our run at the national tournament a few years ago. The coach for Briarcliff was our red coat, kind of our, I don't know how to explain it on the radio, kind of the guy who helps out at the national tournament, and if he's kind of helps run the national tournament as a volunteer. So he was our red coat, and we got to know him pretty well up there. And then obviously Concordia is the team that we played in the last game ever at the D2 national tournament. And we tried to actually had a game scheduled last year, but we had to cancel it because of COVID. And it's kind of a weird bond that we share playing in that last game that we were lucky enough to win. But they're a really good program and really good guys. We see them out on the road recruiting, and so it's going to be a fun game, a special game, and they're going to be fired up for it. And we just look to, kind of really represent the KCAC well, hopefully, and continue to build the brand that the KCAC is one of the best, conferences in the country when it comes to basketball, and we really need to be, I think, looked at on as such.
Coach, appreciate you joining us. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.
We will take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, we'll get you final stats. Ottawa wins at 93-85 over McPherson. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only 1 win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. When the season's last tickets for the Chiefs versus the Steelers December 26th. Winner announced December 23rd on Brad Howard's early morning show.
Score Ottawa 93, McPherson 85. Braves have won 3 straight. They go to 10-4, 6-4 in the KCAC. Leading scorer tonight, Andre Jackson, 22 points and 8 boards. More importantly, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Joe Johnson III with 11, Ty Bland with 14, Perry Carroll with 11, Jaquan Daniels with 10, and Tristan Hull with 15. Ottawa 58% from the floor, and they come away at 79% from the free throw line. We'll go ahead and wrap it up from here. The next broadcast on KOFO will be tomorrow, as Gary Bateman will have Ottawa versus Atchison. They will be at Atchison. Women will play at 6, and the men will play at 7:30. For Casey Weeder, I want to thank everyone for listening, and I want to thank Larson Johnson for all his help tonight. Braves win it by a final of 93-85. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves